And
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 we're getting there.
I don't believe you.
We are. Oh, there's a commercial. All right.
Fresh Hot Tricks! Fresh Hot Tricks! Fresh Hot Tricks! Chip, where are we going today? Tell me, I've got to know. Do you have a place to stay? Get ready, it's time to go. Fresh Hot Tricks! Fresh Hot Tricks! Fresh Hot Tricks!
Amazing.
Amazing is right. How you doing, my friend?
I am doing quite well. And yourself?
Tip top, no complaints. I have my trusty Hanes t-shirt with a pocket and my green America hat, so I'm feeling pretty white trashy, which is nice.
I mean, you gotta live what's in your heart.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I try to be fancy. You know, the only time I really like being fancy, I'll be honest with you, it's I've noticed looking at myself throughout history when I like to wear scarves and be more dressed up and whatnot is when I'm thin. Not that I don't think I've ever been thin, but let's say thin for me, which is around 220 pounds is about thin for my frame. Because I usually carry around like 250, 260. During heart failure, way more than that apparently, but I think we're around like 250 right now. I'm good for right about 220 or so when I'm wearing like a 40-inch waist, a 38-40 instead of a 40-42, like get about a 38-inch waist, and then I'm not quite. I could get into like an extra large instead of a 2X or a 3X, clothes fit better. And then suddenly I become a clothes whore, and I've done this several times throughout my life where I just, I get down to a comfortable level and I'm like, I put on a scarf and people are like, that's a nice scarf. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. And then suddenly I own 9 scarves, because I'm like, well, hell, I'm able to layer myself and be
I
comfortable
just
enough.
I just love that your whole idea of dressing up is a scarf.
The scarf. Well, no, like I'll wear like slacks. Like I go through like preppy times when I'm thinner. I'll be wearing like dress shoes all the time, slacks, cool ties, like there was a time in the last 5 years probably when my daughter Haley said, "Dad, you had a glow up." Strangely, I was thinner. I had this handlebar mustache out to here, which was goofy. But I was wearing like everywhere I went, I wore dress shirts and slacks, and like I dressed up all the time. And so, maybe the scarf was an addition to always looking put together. It's comfortable to be that way. I still have overcoats. I live in the desert for God's sake. So if you're gonna layer up, you can't be chubby because you're gonna feel like you're gonna die. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm on a track right now where, as you know, and anybody else knows, I'm exercising, I'm eating right, I'm cutting weight. Um I expect by fall that I'll be down to, I don't know, 210, 220, something like that. And I'll look like I'm emaciated at that point. But I will be able to then layer my clothing. And I've got a cashmere trench coat that is just beautiful, but you can only wear it when it snows.
Which
You know?
yeah. Well, so I have similar things. So the last time or the only time in my life that I was ever kind of in style was when I had done P90X about 2011. I was down to 198. I was looking good, but here's the thing. Even if I got down to that weight again, those clothes are now unfashionable.
Yeah.
But the clothes I owned before that are fine because it's just basically t-shirt jeans.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and now, of course, I mostly wear like camping outdoor gear. Like even my work pants, I found that Wrangler makes these outdoor pants that kind of look like slacks, but they're really they're flexible and they're thin and they breathe. And I'm like, these are
Yeah.
the best pants I've ever found.
Nice. Yeah, some of my favorite pants are like that. They're like I think they're like for if you're in like law enforcement. You know, they're like cargo pants, but you could tell they're for, you know,
Oh no,
having a
they're the tech
flashlight.
pants. They're the tech pants.
Yeah.
They're what my old job would have worn all the time. But Wrangler makes a super lightweight version of that. And
Oh, right.
they actually last longer. Like I've never wore a hole in the knees of those.
I'll have to check those out. What are they
Yeah.
called?
Just like Wrangler outdoor pants. They're expensive on or on Amazon, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But if you can find a VF outlet near you, which is just their getting rid of stuff store, like
Yeah.
15 to $20 a pair.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. I'll have to check it out.
Walmart also. I actually bought a recent pair at Walmart recently. So
Wow. I guess you can find a good deal every now and then.
yeah.
I picked up some bowling shirts recently. I have 3 of them right now, and they are like very retro rockabilly 50s looking. One is like reddish brown on one side, white on the other with like guitar strings, and then the other ones are like blue, like these pastel with these it definitely looks like, what is a mid-century modern Jetsons type designs on them. But to me, those are just to get me through to when I can dress like what's the word? What are those what do you call the dorky guys who are all skinny? They wear their skinny ties and drink coffee, and
I don't think I could say that word on air.
Oh, I don't know what you're thinking. You're all asshole, no, or something like that.
Along those lines, you have the man bun and the.
Oh yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, they're a special kind of preppy. I forget what they're called though. It escapes me.
I would, if you hadn't said that. I mean, it's basically Nashville. It's.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. It's probably Nashville and Austin.
Yeah.
Everybody who lives there.
They used to, in the late 90s, they called it metrosexual,
right?
And then what is it called now?
It became something else. But like the name doesn't describe the look. The name sounds more masculine than the look is, I believe.
Yeah, I think that in fact there's probably man is in it probably. I know.
Hannah, come here. I have a question. This is important. All right, what's that preppy look that dudes who wear like skinny ties and like man buns, like what is that style called? It's, do you know, like other than tool or douche? It's or metrosexual, but it's kind of like they wear like, you know, they're like big like corded belts and like dress shoes with
assholes.
Yeah, that's what Daniel was thinking. Hipster.
That's right.
Yes, that's it. Here, let me put you on, sweetheart, real quick.
What'd you do?
That's the opposite of putting you on. Choose virtual
taking
background and none. All right, there we go. All right, hipster. Thank you. Good job on that. Yes.
Hipster is it.
Yeah. Hipster sounds more masculine than it is.
Oh,
You know, it sounds cooler than it is.
I
but-
mean,
When somebody called me a hipster probably like 10 years ago because I had lost all this weight and I had, you know, skinny ties and a scarf or whatever. And they're like, oh, wow, you look like a hipster. And I was like, thinking it was a compliment at first.
Yeah, I guess when I was kid, that's basically. I mean, I was going for that. It wasn't hipster though. It was kind of a Nashville cool. Of course, I would
Nashville
never.
cool. Is that an
Yeah,
oxymoron?
no, it's a thing.
I'm playing. I feel a little bit like Larry the Cable Guy with his hat. I don't know why. Get her done. Is my head crooked or is the hat crooked? We good?
Could be
All
the
right.
camera angle.
Could be. Oh, yeah, good point. No, I get a crick in my neck during the show because my I'm trying to match my camera. It's crooked.
Trying to get that perfect.
They're like, anyway. So I know we got a finite amount of time because West Virginia Mountain Mama just got back from seeing family, I guess.
No, well, I mean, she saw some family, but she was there to get some stuff out of her parents' house to prepare it for selling the property, kind of thing.
Gotcha. So there was work involved.
Yeah.
I watched I started following a guy on Instagram, I guess. I don't know, YouTube. I don't know where I found him, but who's in West Virginia and just a bearded guy who's got ducks and a dog, and I don't know, I found him quite entertaining. And he's from West Virginia, and he collects his own rainwater and then uses a generator when he wants to cook with electricity. But otherwise, he's out on some acreage doing his thing. And I thought that seems kind of like a life. Kind of like off the grid. Seems like my favorite times growing up were out in the desert, or there was, I mean, I didn't have a job anyways until I was a teenager, but I always like the idea of just kind of being away and campfires, and you go to bed at 9 because it's already been dark for 4 hours.
Yeah, you've already sat at the fire for 3 hours and eat
Right.
dinner and
Right.
Yeah.
And you wake up when the sun comes up at 5:30, 6 in the morning
I
because
don't do that. I mean, I go camping a lot, but I'm still it. My friends make me get up like 7:30. Even that's 8:30 would be where I'd still want to get up. With in my hammock, the lip of it can hang just in front of my eyes just a little bit, and it keeps the sun from waking me up a little bit longer.
Nice.
Oh, and if it's cold and I'm in my cocoon, yeah, no, there's no chance. It's pitch black in there. If I get it all inside of that.
It's got to be relaxing. I look forward to doing that. So
I'm actually doing a little short trip next weekend, about an hour outside Nashville. It's a 10-mile loop, but we're just doing like 3, so it's like 3 or 4 miles a day. We have a different site on Friday and Saturday.
oh, that's fun. That's cool, man. Right on. Oh, I want to share one thing, and then let's do a little bit of Boston.
No.
So I believe I showed you my wall that looked like it had bloody handprints and my dartboard.
Yes.
Yeah, it scared people. So I have I don't know if the camera will show, but let me see if I can do it from here. I might be able to oh, there we go. So there's that wall now. It's blue-gray, and it's got Norman Rockwell pictures on it instead. Which to me was a significant improvement over a dartboard and bloody handprints. So
I would tend to agree with that.
yeah. And then I even took the word crapper off of my bathroom door and painted it, the same color to give some, yeah. So, I'm growing up a little bit.
It only took you almost 50 years.
Hey, I wish you'd had the chance to actually see the houses that I owned and where I lived when I was married. It was very grown up, very mature. We had Thomas Kinkade paintings and cherry wood furniture and oak, and everything was,
and I give you a
Yep.
hard time, but there are like 4 lightsabers within arm's reach.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
there's 5. There's 5 within arm's reach of me right
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah. Man cave concept didn't come until 5 years ago. So I always wanted a man cave. And then I was like, well, hell, I live on my own. I can do whatever the hell I want. So,
well, do you remember in Dr. DiMatteo's class, we had to create our own houses out of the cardboard?
I remember.
Everything. Mine had a movie theater in it. I have a very long time wanted a movie theater
Yeah.
in my house. So it
Yep.
was to realize that what 15 years, almost 15 years, 14 years ago was
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
That is pretty
And
awesome.
of course, now it's quite other than needing to be cleaned, I'm quite like there. Sometimes I'm sad that there's nothing left to purchase for my theater. Like,
Yeah.
I could eventually spend more on a projector, but I still have a good projector. It's just not the top of the line, you know.
Building it is always the fun part, you know.
Yeah,
I always like creating things. I always like building computers, but not playing games on them. But I want to build a computer that you can play games on, you know. So I love it if something broke because then I could fix it.
well, and that's why I've loved that you and I are starting to plan this backpacking, because it has gotten me. I've been fine tuning my backpack and my bag. I've got it down to 18 pounds with minus food and water, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
I put it on today. I was like, man, I realize I'm going to get 6 pounds out of water, but it's pretty light right now. And
That's cool.
I'm hoping that there's a backpack that I put on my wish list. They will knock another 2.5 pounds off of that.
Wow. Well, I haven't put a lot together yet. I ordered I have a why am I having a hard time remembering it? The dang bed, the bed thing, the thing that hangs.
Hammock.
Hammock, thank you. Yeah, I got a hammock. It's in a ball. It's like this big.
Yeah.
I have that. I haven't done anything with it yet, but yeah, I got to start putting stuff together because yeah, that's exciting to me. I don't know where to start except I know you shared some things with me,
Yeah.
but I'm like I like to touch things too and kind of know like what is it like.
I mean, I would, if you've got an REI in town, they're too expensive generally to buy stuff from. Although you can get the nice lightweight stuff. My friend puts it you can buy 3 things. You can have lightweight, durable, or cheap, and you can only pick 2 of those. You know, lightweight and durable, but
It's going to be expensive.
Yeah,
Lightweight and cheap, but it's not going to be durable. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm definitely going to put some effort into doing that. So I don't buy any more books or comic books or action figures or movies or random things. So I'll put it towards that. So I'm excited. So since we're almost out of time.
well, the good news is that Boston's all about going to see the history anyway. So there's anything I point out is going to be historic type stuff mostly. I hope it doesn't suck as well though.
Okay, wait, the good news is what? Say again?
Boston's all about historical sites mostly.
Oh,
There is one amusement park that I know I don't pronounce it right, but it's fun to say it this way. It's called Kenobi.
oh, nice. Nice.
So what do you got for us? What kind of place
Well,
do you have for us to?
I found a couple of houses to inspect, so let me share it with you, and we'll take a peek. So, unobstructed direct ocean front in Seaside, Boston / Nahant for $2,000. That seems fun.
Yeah, that does. I think
So
we definitely start.
I say we'll take a look at that one. So it's got a 4.9 out of 5.
Oh, missing that 0.1.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's wrong. I guess we'll figure out what that is.
It's going to
Is
be
this
a dangling cape. It is a little bit fuzzy.
Okay. It's
It looks like low res.
it's that plein air abstract pictures, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
that's the minus 0.1.
Nice looking.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
got a deck.
you can't complain about the view there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big deck. I like houses with big decks. There's a boat. That's a cigar boat.
It
That's
doesn't come-
Holland butt.
I don't think it comes to the house though.
I don't think so. But Miami Vice sort of boat. Why is it going so fast? Where's it going? What's it smuggling? What do you think?
It's bright red, so it's bound to attract attention.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It
As
could
the,
also be a UFO hovering, going really close to the water.
that's true. That's true. Did you hear in the news recently the whistleblower
Yeah,
from the UAV task force said we have alien aircraft and inhabitants and we have a lot.
yeah, that's, and the fact that if that's true, then it's not getting any media coverage. They'd rather talk about indicting Trump
Right.
for
Yeah.
for something that Biden also did.
Right. And Pence.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's yeah.
It's
The
like
the witch hunt is shocking.
it's sad that they can, anyone can go, we can do this. There's just one side. I mean,
Mhm.
if they're all guilty of it, something that's illegal, they're all guilty of it.
Right.
Period.
Right. Right. If you're all guilty of it, you have two options realistically in order to not trash your image. Your options are sweep it all under the rug or everybody gets prosecuted. Because when you go one side, even your average idiot with an IQ below 100 and a reading level of 6th grade can say, hey, this seems backwards. This seems wrong.
And yet here we are. So
And
anyway,
yet-
so the red
yeah.
flying saucer.
Anyways,
there.
there's the boat or the UFO.
Well, let's get inside this house already.
Let's get inside. Oh, there's more boats. They don't come with a house either, I don't think.
They might be attacking the house. It kind of has that armada look.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an armada of schooners. All right. So is that sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise would have to be, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing because that's
Unless
east.
it's on the, yeah, I'm saying unless it's on the far side of the harbor looking back.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
But-
I guess you can
but
see
I-
it over.
I didn't say there's no land over there, it doesn't look like, except for to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's sunrise.
All right.
Which,
So if you get drunk and fall down the hill, this is what it looks like when you look up. Hey guys, I fell off the deck.
is that the house from Weekend at Bernie's?
Ooh, it might be.
Kind of has. That wasn't in Boston though.
Um,
That was in Nantucket or something like that.
Well, there's some tidal area.
That is a great picture. I don't know how out of focus it is on your. I'm saying
That's
it must-
very out of focus.
Yeah, because your toolbar is fine. So yeah,
Yeah.
that is. I mean, I get that could have been a decent picture, and maybe it's they just uploaded the very small version of it and then got expanded to full page.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm sorry, even flip phones have enough megapixels to handle the shot. Come on now.
Yeah.
I mean, I just bought my son a whatever S22 or S23 or something, and it's like, I don't know, 60 megapixels, and I'm like, that's the front camera. You know, I'm like, whoa, what do we need this technology for? Like, what are you X-raying yourself with these things? That's crazy. I remember when I bought a 6 megapixel camera, and I was like, woo, high
yeah.
res.
I had one of those little video cameras that was kind of like the YouTube Go things. I don't know if they had. It was just a
Oh yeah.
that thing was amazing. It's shot in 1080p and was waterproof until it wasn't. But
Right.
it was I shot so much with that camera. Of course, now I'm like, I was so shaky.
Oh yeah, well check this out. So I've got this Canon and I don't know how many megapixels this one is. It's got enough.
That
It's
might be similar to this one.
It's an A460 with a 4x optical zoom. And then I've got this Kodak which is a 5x with 14 megapixels on this bad boy. So that's incredible.
So
But
are you
then-
trying to start a museum, or is that?
But then I got a GoPro. And I don't know, this is like 100 megapixels. I don't know what it is. It's crazy. Yeah, I kind of like I got a museum of cameras.
I think I still have my old camera here.
And they work, they still work.
Oops.
They're pretty handy. But those cameras that I just showed you, the GoPro notwithstanding, can take a better picture than what we have right here. So
Yeah.
Yeah. By a lot. So if there is any advice I want to give to
Just go look at the site after you've uploaded your pictures at
Yeah.
least.
yeah, do a little spot check, see what it looks like.
Because
You want to okay, look at that. That's a good nice high res shot of a flying rat.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a nice picture. I remember when I was like 12 or 13 years old, we were out at Silver Strand and we had Kentucky Fried Chicken in a bucket. And I started throwing the bones up to the seagulls and they just swallowed them whole. Like one seagull alone ate like 3 drumsticks. 2 of them were not eaten. They were whole. And then 2 bones. And I was like, that's incredible. No wonder when they poop on your car, the acid melts the paint off because they got to be able to digest that.
you know, my other complaint too about this already is that we've seen like 8 pictures now and not a single one inside the house.
Oh, yeah. We're seeing other
Oh.
people's stuff. Look, a tugboat.
You might see this tugboat when you're sitting on the deck.
Watch the secrets of lobster traps from your own deck. What are the secrets? The lobster traps go down, lobsters come up.
Mhm.
Okay. Rad.
Oh, look, there's the
There's-
sunset.
There's a sunset. Yeah.
You can see
all right.
both from the
Oh,
house.
there's a sunset also. So far, I can
And then
see.
wait, this is slide 12 of 33. We are a third of the way through, basically.
Yes. And we still haven't made it into the house yet. There's an island
I've
look
seen that
at it.
island in at least 2 other pictures.
and see all the white. That's bird poop
It is.
from eating chicken legs. Oh, there you go.
There's the house from when you start drifting off into the ocean.
Yeah. When you fall off the deck drunk and this is where the riptide's going to take you. Okay. Well, we're in the yard. Look, there's room for 2.
Halfway there.
We're halfway. Enjoy. Oh, there's a table.
Hey,
Yay.
it seats a
That's a-
decent amount.
That's a decent.
Of course,
table.
I sure hope that, I mean, that's blocking the entire view.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I sure hope there's another place for a view because
Yeah. That's a lot of pine wood for a multi-million-dollar house on the cliffs, but let's see what's going on. All right. Here's some lavender.
another, here's a breakfast table.
There's a nook. Yeah, it looks like a nook. Okay. Outside again, just in case you didn't see enough of it.
Which
You
we
can-
hadn't seen this part. That's actually nice. You know, little.
Yeah.
Is that a pond? What is a little water feature?
Water feature, I'm guessing.
Oh wait, it steps out of the house. So I think that's just discolored rock, or it's just a rock pattern.
Oh, but what's the point?
Oh, it's a path. You can. There's steps over on the other side.
Oh, yeah. Is that so you can get the mud off your feet and it's not slippery?
Maybe?
Maybe. That can make sense if you were, kicking around trying to find some clams. And you come up and stomp your feet on that area. Separate entrance and lower level patio for you and your friends to enjoy, as long as you only have 3 friends.
Wait, separate entrance? Does that
Yeah.
mean that they're actually living there and you're just staying in part of it?
I'm not sure. It might be just meaning like another entrance, but we'll see.
Yeah,
You got to kind of be specific on that.
yeah.
Bottom level kitchen. Okay.
So there are 2 kitchens then by that definition.
Yep. There are. There's some Keurig stuff, some stainless steel. Yeah, it's fine. Looks like any kitchen. Okay. Bedroom
Oh,
1. This is the whale room on the main level. 2 double beds.
because when the bed's so uncomfortable, you wail all night.
Yeah. Well, it says exhale on that. So it's like whale and exhale.
If there's not something in that room that says live, laugh, love, I'm not even gonna consider it.
Oh, yeah. Oh no. Or like rules of the house. Love one another and love yourself. That's so stupid, corny.
I tried to make my daughter get matching shirts that said "Live, Laugh, Disney" when we went to the park. In of course,
Nice.
in cursive. It has to be in cursive.
Oh yeah.
She,
Oh yeah.
she wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it. Yeah, she's a smart kid. I'm not sure what we're seeing here that's a whale room yet.
Well, whales are sometimes blue. There are blue whales,
Oh, there are blue whales. Okay.
and there's
That's
some blue in the room.
whale.
Who are you calling a whale?
This is the whale room, Jeff. It's a we're not sure why it's a whale room. We don't see any whales.
Mm-mm.
And for what you may have missed, the first I don't know, 17
Nice.
pictures were all of the outdoors.
Looking
Nice.
away from the house.
Yeah, and like boats that would be in the harbor, other boats in the harbor, birds on the deck, an island full of bird poop, couple of random chairs,
Several sunsets or sunrises.
sunsets or sunrises, depending. They're really selling the view. We just got into the house a moment ago, so we're almost out of
This
pictures.
is really the first room we've seen other than some dining spaces.
Yeah,
All right. So
two
I'm going
dining
to highlight
places
these
in the
things.
kitchen.
You see these? Those are whales.
Oh, they do have whales on them. And different kinds of whales, it looks like.
Oh. Good call, sir. Good call. Good eye.
Oop,
You know-
can't get my eraser.
I've got these two bowls. We should name the room after that.
Yeah, yeah. They could have called it the pillow room, and it would have actually.
I want to know,
made more
what
sense.
that says. I hope we get another view.
Where? Oh, that says family.
Does
Family.
it? Because the whole family has to
Oh,
stay
yeah.
in this.
There's this family, and then this is exhale. So because whales exhale,
Yeah,
They do.
obviously that's the whale room.
right. Yeah, it's obvious.
That's right
Uh,
there.
I love when they're putting the decor together. They're like, "Hey, we bought these orange ruffled bedspreads, orange and white. Let's see if we can clash everything with them."
And you know, I'm not an interior designer, but I can feel these rooms being wrong. Like you've had this nice, this is nice, but then like this whole area is like, I don't know, there's just so much empty.
That's his name.
Right?
There's something about that room that's just not, I don't want to stay in there.
Yeah, it's the orange and white. It feels like something's wrong.
You're not a fan.
Nice. Good work.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
the ceiling fan's not enough.
No, not enough.
If you fart in this room, it just comes right back down into your face. So we put these oscillating fans on the side. Oh, okay, not better. More orange.
This is
Oh no.
how much is this place a night?
Oh, no, hey,
2000.
that is salmon. It is
Oh,
the
my
salmon
bad.
room.
I got a little bit of red-green color blindness. I was thinking it looked like a 50-50 bar.
And it is, I mean, it's orangish in this picture, but it does have it. I can see where it's salmon colored.
They
a
call it the
beach
salmon
house.
room. It is the salmon room.
Beach house and
Fish are here, or is it just the color?
well, look,
This
look
has
at
a
the pillow.
1970s hotel room look to it. If there
Look
was
at the
a
pillow.
TV
Whale on the pillow. There's literally a whale on that pillow.
and that one over there
That
If they had a
should be
TV
in the other
with-
room.
with a chain
won't be
to the stand, that would be perfect.
do that one instead of a coin.
I don't get it.
Better.
I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know which one I dislike more, the first one or the second one. Let's
At
compare-
least,
No, I dislike this one more.
yeah, I do too.
The furniture's better in here, but the bed and the walls are garish. Like I like this one better for some reason. And it's
Again,
not-
there's this whole empty, and I imagine this empty continues around.
yeah,
They only can put one. They're trying to like weight the picture between here and here, but that there's a window here. There's nothing here.
right. Yeah, a little off, a little weird.
Hey, so far though, no AV wires hanging. So
That's true. That's true.
I don't
'cause
see a
it's-
TV, so
yeah,
There's
that
no
hasn't been-
AV yet. Yeah.
there is a big giant
Uh,
humidifier fan in that room.
Oh, this one is the tuna room. Tell me why. There's an inhale pillow.
Ah,
Oh, good. So the exhale pillow, you inhale in here and exhale in the other room.
so you
Yeah.
can look out in the harbor and see some tuna.
Hey, at least they exposed for this, and so the room's all dark,
Right.
so it's not fake.
Yeah. Hmm. I don't know. I like this room better at least because It doesn't have orange or salmon.
And it has
Yeah.
says it has a queen size bed, which
Yeah.
that looks like a twin, but
The question is, they
Yeah.
should have used a wide angle lens because I'm wondering is like the wall right here for this room. It's like just there to there.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get around the foot of the bed. You just have to roll over the sides.
This is a closet.
Just army roll, you'll be fine. All right, let's see. Okay. Bedroom 4, 2 full beds, 1 full bathroom with ocean views. Okay.
It's like a little fireplace mantle over here on the right.
Yeah, looks like a nice place to stub your toe at night. I like it.
Mhm.
So this house was clearly built in the 70s. It has that feel.
Yeah, it does.
Schooner.
Well, neutral. Okay.
That's all right.
5. Queen
Just a
size
little
bed,
off center there, but well,
a little bit, but
Does that look
I-
like a queen size? Is it just
Look.
me?
that
okay.
does
yes,
look like a full.
maybe a full.
Right?
I got a little feng shui, but I
Oh,
like it. You can
I
tell that
Like the
this
lotion.
this side where the lotion is the man side, and then that's the woman side. So it's
That's
perfect.
Oh, this was shot with the wide angle this time. That's why the bed looks skinnier, because otherwise I don't think you would be able to see on the either side of those. Because that's like 12 feet. And we're at the foot of the bed.
Jeff
Oh, you're
called
right.
out the lotion before I did. That was great. I'm like, wow. I'm sorry, I could have it backwards. Maybe it's just for moisturizing your face.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my bad. I call dibs on the lotion room.
Puts the lotion on the skin, or else he gets the hose again.
All right, here, what do we got here?
This is-
Additional room for guests to sit back and watch the boats sail by.
Too bad
But
there
you're
are
facing each other.
yeah, facing each other and not towards a window.
They
Yeah.
are never going to watch those boats sail anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You sit on the left side and describe what you're seeing to the right side.
how badly, if I was in this room, how badly would I want to take these covers off these couches and see what would these look like originally?
Oh my God.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah.
What is
yeah,
the
good
big
call on
lump
that.
in that one?
There is.
Look, it's a tropical fish and you're in the Atlantic. Nice. That fits.
Hey, this is the most cohesive room though so far.
So
That's
far.
true. That's true. It is
I like the
balanced.
fireplace with the crystal ball in it.
Yeah. That's
Is that a crystal
saying,
ball
that's
or
saying do not light a fire in here.
a globe.
The globe.
Oh, no, it is a crystal ball. Okay. Yep. They're letting you know, do not light stuff in here.
You will.
I would want to rent this place and then call them and be like, hey, the fireball exploded.
You know, a big ball of glass for the fireplace? Yeah.
I thought it would have lasted longer, but geez.
Apparently you're not supposed to fill it with lighter fluid.
So you need wood for this one.
They're like, fireball. What are you talking about, fireball?
It has
Uh,
a nice long wick that wraps around all the way around it, but
There's glass everywhere. Why didn't you warn us? All right, main living room on main level with 3 large windows and ocean views. I'm glad.
there's more ocean views.
Yep.
And then everyone's facing each other again.
Again.
Yeah.
These
Hey,
people
wow.
might be able to see the ocean,
Yeah. From
But-
there, you probably
but
can.
these big fat heads are going to be blocked.
Everywhere else, you have to crane your head. Yeah.
At least they have a view of a beautiful certs over here.
Especially if this
Yeah.
guy's got his arms back behind his head, just relaxing.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, poker.
I'm liking this. Enjoy some pool, ping pong, board games.
Brand new TV when they put this
Card
picture, took
game.
this picture.
They
hadn't
didn't even take it off.
Oh yeah.
But no wires.
no
Well,
wires.
I like the game room. I like that. All right.
It's like all the doors lead out to here, huh? Like it's a courtyard maybe in the middle or something?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like an indoor courtyard, basically. Yeah.
Interesting. Ocean view.
Oh, look, another game room. Oh, I'm just kidding. Same one. It's a nook. I don't know where it's located. Is it
Back
in?
here is
It's
a
in the
cranny.
game room still.
Okay, game room nook. All right, cool.
You got
Have
a
a snack.
cranny in the back.
That's nice.
You know, just to tie it in, they had the cards. on the
My
wall.
bad. Yeah, I saw that back there. Yep. Spades, hearts, clubs, puppy
Diamonds.
feet. They didn't label this one, so I'm not sure what we're looking at. I'm thinking it's a table setting that you can't access.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way you're sitting on the backside of this.
I
Yeah, it
like
doesn't
that
look
though.
like it. Looks like it's flush with a window.
Little paper napkins there that say "pop the bubbly."
It's a serving table.
Yeah, I must be.
You can look at the rocks.
Okay.
Now
This
here's
is
my
flexible.
room. I'll
I
take
like
this room.
I like this.
Yeah, this is the best spot we've seen.
This is what are those yoga mats over there?
It looks like it.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do
Place
yoga
over here to
with
prop
like
your
that.
insulin. when
That's
you're
quite
done.
nice.
Toothbrush
that?
holder.
So a little place over here on the side here to pop your insulin.
Oh
when you're
yeah,
done sticking yourself, you got a little
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
hazmat pin
Is
containers.
that a drum?
Yes, it's a
I
bongo,
believe
so
it
you can
is.
bongo naked.
While the other three people do yoga.
Right, right. Yes, I call bongos.
Matthew McConaughey all over.
Dude, that room I would. I don't even like marijuana, but I would smoke a J and play the bongos while watching girls do yoga
Oh,
all day.
yeah.
That would be fine. Yeah, I
That
can
would
do.
be fine.
Yeah.
It looked like there was a massage table possibly. Hey, look, there's
Oh,
another
hold on.
view of the.
Hold on.
No, it's
I
not
was,
tall
I was
enough. There's
losing my
something.
erection. What was that?
Looked like a massage table or something. I like the blanket piled up on it though. Just throw
Oh.
that.
Throw that blanket out of the way.
That's because we were playing tag with the girls in the yoga pants, and they dropped their towels on their way out.
I also think on picture day they probably should have had the windows cleaned. That's
That's a good call. What the hell's all over that?
It's
That's
just
from the
rain.
oily girls smacking against the window when they try to run away from me.
Holy moly.
I'm snapping a towel and chasing yoga chicks.
one
Oh,
last picture. Here we go.
here we go. This room to me like sells it. This is a good room.
Yeah, this
But
room,
is it
yeah.
worth the other
All right,
ones?
right back at the other thing.
This says
Okay.
balcony. That's all it says.
I think that's from that serving table because there's
It
the
is.
It
The
is.
pop the bubbly.
bubbly. They're like, look, down in the water, you can see rocks. We should take a picture of it.
Balcony.
So
I mean, I'm not completely sold on that place, but
yeah, I think it could have been sold and packaged a much better. This would be one of those places where you'd be like, look, you've got a winner here. You've got
charge
it has the bones for it, but we need to put some meat on it,
if they would just, and they could charge a lot more just to have an interior decorator come in there and go, no.
Right. You don't even need an interior decorator. You need just us, and we're not interior decorators.
Yeah,
we
see,
need to come in and be like, this
I
doesn't
can tell
work.
you what's wrong.
That's ugly.
I can't fix it.
I feel like I could fix it. I mean, I painted my wall blue.
You did fix the bloody handprint wall.
I got rid of the bloody handprints. That's right. So, and I put Norman Rockwell magazine prints that I bought at an antique mall and framed them myself. So I'm just saying.
Well, let me show what things we have to do there because I'm actually past time here. So
Yeah, I know you got to get out.
So let me where to get my there we go.
I'll skip your intro music to you for the sake of 60 seconds.
All right, we got things to do in Boston. We have the Boston Harbor Islands. There's a bunch of them apparently, and you can see there. There's ones you can only accessible by ferry, and there's other ones, and then mainland parks.
Look, there's blue dots everywhere.
There's
I
blue
love
dots
those.
everywhere. So just lots of different things to see all around there. I guess that's where they hang people. I don't know, but lots of outdoor stuff. So I didn't look to see if there's any camping on any of those. That would be actually kind of cool if there's some.
Camping on the islands.
Yeah. Then George Island has Fort Warren, which is a Civil War era fort.
Nice.
You have to bring this down here so I can see it. The home of Paul Revere.
Paul Reverie.
Science Museum, where they're
Nice.
doing an Explore the Red Planet.
Ooh, that's Mars.
It is. Although
Yeah.
there might be other red planets out there somewhere.
That's true. That's true. We should check with the aliens that we have.
That's true. They might know.
Yeah.
Boston Commons was another, because I clicked on that one because it was a TV show.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Then I had to, this park, because I wanted to have a theme park, and it was also called Kenobi.
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 But they do have a decent looking coaster here.
Ooh.
Called Untamed. It's about 3 or 4 rows on like a single car.
Wow, it's going really fast.
This is the start
Why
of
are
it.
people
It's got a
screaming?
vertical climb there.
Oh, it's gonna launch.
Oh, that would be frightening if it launched like
That'd
that.
be amazing. Whoosh.
I think there's Dollywood has a ride that's similar to this. I'm wondering if it's not built by the same company. Yeah. We get it. We're on the top.
There we go. Oh, I'm gonna pee my pants. Oh, I love those. Oh, corkscrew. Oh no, the corkscrew.
For the helix there. Oh, that's a
Corkscrew upside down. Yes. Yep, that's a screamer. Oh, that's good. Oh, I could just feel the.
It was fairly
G-force.
short, but you can see in the distance there. There's also there's a wooden roller coaster that's 90 years old.
Nice. That was
That's-
fun.
Yeah. And that was what I put together. Like I said, there's lots of historical stuff to see around Boston. That's probably one of your biggest draws. Kind of like going to Charleston, South Carolina. It's you go there to see old stuff. It's the closest thing. Like, you go to Rome or you go to Europe, there's all sorts of ancient and hundreds and hundreds of years old thing. We have very few cities like that.
Yeah.
Boston's one of them.
What was that, Eddie Izzard? He's like, in America, they're like, this building is 50 years old. He's like, in Britain, we've got castles. We've just got a ton of castles. There's a castle for everyone.
There's
Yeah.
a joke like that in LA Story with
Yeah.
Keith gave the tour.
It's 50
All
years
right.
old. Tear it down and start over.
That's right. They're doing that in Nashville right now. Thanks to all
Gotta
those
make,
Californians.
gotta make room for all the Californians.
Yeah. So glad they're here. Even
All right, I know you got to go. So go
Yeah.
love your wife and
catch you all next week.
Yep, say my name and
Bye.
I'll wrap up with Jeff.
Hi, Tara.
Bye. I hope he says my name. That would be cool. Or he could say just Jeff and she wouldn't know which one.
It'd be all of us.
So
I didn't have a chance to look up any bars, so I'm doing it right now as we're doing
oh man,
this.
don't even worry, man. We rushed because he he's
Yeah.
got his wifely or husbandly duties to take care of apparently. So
He's
who
in
am I
there.
to get in the way of that? She was in West Virginia for the week, so she just got home and I'm like, I understand, man.
No, I get it.
So how'd the dance competition go today?
That went really well. It was actually the last 2 days, and it was all day yesterday. We were there from 8 in the morning until a little after 7 at night, just doing dancing. But it was well. It went well. We had a good time. It was up in Ontario. No, sorry, not Ontario. Was it Ontario? Yeah, right
Ontario,
Cucamonga.
just
Right
right
in
in
Cucamonga.
LA County.
Yeah, right around that area, Riverside, LA County, OC. But yeah, it was good times. Good times.
Right on. Right on. Did you get out there and do the lambada or whatever?
I did nothing of the sort, but I did have. What happened?
Oh,
I just heard a little wailing over here. I thought he was playing.
Oh.
Stand by. What happened? You okay?
stand by.
All right. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, it was good times.
We did miss the hold on. Let's see. No,
My girlfriend
the
did buy me a new
Pro.
shirt.
What does that say?
Sith Academy,
Oh, nice.
Imperial
Nice.
Alumni.
I like it.
Yes.
I know you're still looking at pubs, but let's do your intro because I like the music.
Let's do it.
I got wasted on the dry land. Somebody tell me what the hell is going on. Then it hit me like an anvil. I must have known you would do this right from the start. In a treasure of displeasure, I was defined to see when it fell apart. I got wasted on the dry land, and I lost my judgment the moment I met you.
That's a good free song.
It's a great freaking song, dude.
I love it. I love it. Ooh, do you have places to share yet?
I have a couple places. If you want to pull them up and I could just read them off and maybe you
Yeah.
can find them out.
Yeah, you got it.
So
So,
the first one we're going to look up is called Bubble Bath.
Bubble Bath Bar, Boston. All right, and let me share this. Bubble Bath Boston. What do we got going on here? Here is the bubble bath, ladies and gentlemen.
I lost you. Where are you? Where am I? There I am. Here I am. Bubble
There
Bath.
you are.
Bubble Bath is a champagne and wine bar. One of its claim to fame for is has a Moet and Chandon vending machine.
Oh,
So you just get a gold coin up from the bartender and get yourself a nice little bubbly, and you pair that up with their gourmet hot dogs and their gourmet popcorn that they offer.
wow. Let's take a look at this menu. Snack time. Select your menu. Buy the glass, buy the bottle. Whites by the bottle, reds by the bottle, and food menu. Why is it under reds by the bottle? It's got a hot dog.
Hot dog, and White's has got popcorn.
That's kind of weird.
It's
Let's check
kinda
out
weird.
sparkling by the bottle.
Champagne and friends of champagne.
Oh, yeah, because as we know, the Champagne is from the Champagne region of France.
France. It's got the Brèche, L'Aubry,
So
Chiron Bourgeois.
you want a classic blend? You're looking at anywhere between $115 and $450.
Yeah.
Thomas Percival, George Laval, George Remy, which I believe is from the Remy Martin.
That's right. You got the Krug brand, Krug Brut. Good Krug.
Why would you pay $450 for something that's going to give you a headache?
There's the white of whites right there, the Blanc de Blancs. White of
Oh,
whites.
yes, those are the skinhead bubbly.
Then you got the white of reds,
We got the Blanc de Blancs.
the white of
There-
whites.
Then we got the Blanc de Noir. We got Pascal Agrapar is $500.
$64. Something I can
for,
afford.
Selassie Brute.
Jesus.
Bucky's wedding, I brought home 4 bottles of Brute champagne from that wedding. And I hung out with his younger brother, Michael. This was before I stole his girlfriend, who later became my wife. And we drank probably 4 bottles of Brute champagne in my apartment. And I remember I had the worst hangover
Yeah.
the next day. The headache felt, and this is funny. I was actually talking to Rebecca about this yesterday. We were talking about the worst hangovers we ever had. And it said it was from Brute bubbly. There's something that's dry and the
Yep.
tannins in it just suckle the moisture out of your noggin.
Yes.
And she said she felt like in Beetlejuice with the head shrunk, the guy with his head. She's like, that's what I felt like the next day. And I'm like, that's hilarious. Yeah, you're just like, help me.
Help me.
It's a horrible
Yeah.
hangover.
Yeah.
But
Tastes good.
at $500 a bottle, maybe it won't suck so much.
That's what I'm thinking. For $675.
So right on.
Right on. So that's
Ro-
the bubble bath.
Rosé sounds nice. $81.
That's
And
what
it's named the Geoffroy.
yeah, the Jeff Roy.
That's right. The Joffroy is only $81. That's mine right there.
That's what
I'm
you
drink-
sound like. That's what we call your name when we're drinking. Jeffrey.
Joffroy.
Jeffrey.
I'm gonna drink the crap out of some Joffroy. Be like, look at my license. Did I get a discount?
Hey, let's check out their food menu.
Oh yeah, let's check it out. Menus. Comida.
Can't just be hot dogs and popcorn, can it?
Hot dogs and popcorn at a bubbly bar seems weird to me, but
Yeah.
caviar, $79. Or
30 grams.
an all beef anus dog for $6. Or fresh
Western dog.
popcorn for $4. No joke, that's it. You
That's
can either
it.
have caviar, a chili dog, or popcorn.
I like how it's white sturgeon caviar with Lay's potato chips. That's right.
You know, just
Nothing but the best,
Yeah.
baby.
wow. That's ridiculous.
Good times.
I like this place. It seems ridiculous.
It does.
I bet somehow the pairing is amazing though.
I bet you're right.
Oh, okay. Well,
right.
Bubble Bath Boston. What next, sir?
Next one is going to be the LTD bar at Cussers.
Here we
That's
go.
This is says legendary mad scientist bartender Todd Mall, and I like his name, Darth Maul. Todd Mall has set up a new laboratory downstairs at Mon Cusser at the back bay. In Maul's case, laboratory is not metaphorical. He literally employs his own snap chiller, one of only 6 in existence, and only one being used for cocktails. He uses centrifuge, rotary evaporator, and blast freezers as well. Suffice to say, you need a PhD in chemistry to follow his TED Talk level explanation of harnessing thermodynamics in service of the ultimate cocktail experience, but you will not argue at the result.
Wow.
And what you're going to drink there is the number 17, white rum, dark rum, blackstrap rum, fascinola, clarified lime, grapefruit, and coconut butter.
Huh. Coconut butter.
Coconut butter.
That sounds good.
That actually does sound good.
Yeah. Let's order some food for pickup. They got a famous roast beef. Custer's 3-way. You know what I mean? Yeah, lots of beef.
Oh, but it's Wagyu.
Oh, Wagyu, house-made barbecue sauce, mayo, and cheese. Seems like putting barbecue, mayo, and cheese on Wagyu just seems weird, but
That's what I was going to say. You don't
Yeah.
put anything on Wagyu.
yeah, they're like, here's the famous roast beef. It's the roast beef and bread, and bread's on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not really roasted. It's room temperature tartar, but
Right.
8OT style, pickled red onions, cheddar, Thoreau sauce, whatever Thoreau sauce is. You throw it up after you eat it. I don't know. Hey-o. You got a cup of chowder. That makes
A cup
sense.
of chowder.
Yeah. A grilled chicken Caesar, a fall salad. That's when they bruise the lettuce first. Yeah. All right. Get it?
Got it.
Fell. Yeah. Back in the day, I had an idea to make these t-shirts when you were getting those t-shirts that said like princess on them and crap like that. Princess.
Super excited. I just
Well,
wanna
turn that
be-
down, buddy.
I wanted I wanted a he and she t-shirts, one that said she fell and his it said didn't listen. I thought that was but just doing rhinestones, it's cute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Or sell like a 5X t-shirt that says bulimic on it.
Yeah.
Get
Wait, is it what on it?
Yeah. Yes, bulimic.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll be baggy on anybody, but it'll look like you threw up until you lost weight.
That's awesome.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Hey, buddy.
Can I get some ice cream?
Yeah, in a minute.
I think I still want to do that. I want to make that shirt
That's
bulimic
awesome.
and then have it to be like 5X massive. They're like, I used to be a lot bigger.
Just stains all over it and shit. That'd be awesome.
Oh, that would be even better.
Yes.
Yes, have like puke stains down the front of it.
Stains kind of stinky. Put a little perfume up in there that stinks.
Yeah, that's amazing. Bulimic. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I get canceled, but I don't know what I would get canceled from. So I'm
I
not
have
really
no
worried about
idea. I don't even know what bulimic means. I don't know.
it. Let's see, fish tacos, lobster roll. That sounds good. Lobster roll.
Oysters.
Yeah, rock on, rock on.
Yeah.
Cool drinks, decent eat menu.
Yeah.
Prices are reasonable. So that's-
Next one is going to be the Next Door Speakeasy and Raw Bar.
Here we go. It is a next door home, it says.
Next Door Speakeasy and Raw Bar.
Reserve now, book an event, current events, hours of operation. Our vision. Next door is a hidden neighborhood bar where imagination, creativity, and hospitality come together. Our
Okay.
mission, if you choose to accept it, is to not get found out by the popo.
So yeah, it says located at the back door of the old Plaza on Porter. You need a reservation and a secret password, and it'll lead you into a secret environment, which is completely different from what you're used to. They said drink the Lock and Key, which is a rum-based drink with pineapple.
House rules, 90-minute table times, dress to impress. This means no athletic wear, beach wear, including flip-flops and tank tops. We love our favorite teams just as much as you, but no baseball caps or hats. Please note, entry is always upon the door person's discretion. Give us a heads up if your group will be longer than expected. Let's keep it classy in here. Bring a positive attitude, your best company, and not anyone you wouldn't want to bring to mother's house for dinner. Oh, so they don't tolerate scum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Let's check out the menu, see what they got. It's all none of your business.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. They're open from 5 until midnight, and then yet they have brunch. So cool.
Well, maybe there's a secret menu.
Yeah, maybe. Brunch cocktails, perfect match a
Perfect matcha.
matcha. Okay. Nika Days Japanese whiskey, matcha honey syrup, pineapple juice, heavy cream, cotton and reed allspice dram, lemon peel matcha whipped cream. Like the dude just had some matcha powder sitting around. He's like, let's sprinkle some of this shit in, like make it fancy.
Wonder what this would taste like with whiskey.
Yeah. I mean, matcha is a stimulant, so I guess this could help. It's like it could be like the fancy version of like vodka Red Bull. So
It could.
and I've had gallons of vodka Red Bull, so I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah.
Magic Hour. Faulberg 21 Prestige Brute. There's headache.
Yep.
Lychee puree and edible glitter. Well, I'm glad it's edible. I'm like, explain edible. They're like, you can swallow it. It probably won't clog you up and you will poop sparkles.
I think anything is edible. It just depends if you can survive it.
Right. I might have to get my stomach pumped.
Tide Pods are edible, but
Yeah, right. Hey, Rumpelmans has gold flakes in it, but I don't recommend you drink the whole bottle.
Yes.
I'm just saying it's gonna make you sick.
It'll make you sick.
I blame the gold flakes, not the fact that I drank a fifth of 100 proof peppermint liqueur that was really, really thick going down.
Yes.
Oh, that's a one-time drunk. Rumpelmints drunk is once and done.
That's it. Call it a day. I haven't had Rumpelmints forever. That was Goldschlager, though, had the gold in it.
Goldschlager.
Rumpelmints had the licorice beans, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. There was one thing, there's one like liqueur type drink that I could drink like a lot of and enjoy, and it's gonna sound really white trash, but Fireball is delicious.
Got it over in my cooler over here. Got Fireball, Screwball, and
Nice.
Tennessee Honey.
Nice. Yes, I like the thick, high proof liqueurs.
That's right.
Delicious.
Good stuff. What do we wash it? What are we soaking this up with?
We got hummus trio, or a nice salmon bruschetta.
Hmm.
I don't know what a burrata toast is. But let's see. Smoked prosciutto truffle burrata garnished with heirloom tomato, freshly shaved black winter truffles. That sounds delicious.
Actually sounds really good.
Yeah. Or you a bagel board. That sounds like you could soak something up with a bagel board.
Or how about a banana puff?
Daddy, can I show you something?
Yeah.
Can I show you Andrew Tate fighting a professional boxer?
Can you show me after?
But no,
Oh, show me now.
I'm sorry.
Alexa, turn all lights white.
Ouch.
Andrew Tate wins.
Oh, he wins. He beats
Look in your room.
Professional.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, that's professional.
Floyd Mayweather's undefeated in the real world.
Yes.
He's never
Okay.
been beat.
Oh. But then he just did.
Yeah, let's have a banana puff.
But he just
Banana
did.
puff. Two
Too
light
light.
and airy pate choux pastry puffs. So it's like eating an eclair.
Yeah.
That eclair dough is a pate choux. So
Oh,
filled
okay.
with banana cream. So it's a banana cream puff. That
Mm,
sounds delicious.
yeah.
Yeah, this place sounds like it's worth going to. So just a quick glance at dinner menu. Ay caramba.
Huff and puff. Huh?
It's got mezcal, ancho, chili, liqueur. Yeah, that sounds like ay caramba. Habanero bitters. Yeah, that sounds good. Spicy and smoky margarita.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have one of
I have an
those.
extra ice cream.
Yeah, in a minute, buddy.
$17 a cocktail. What are we at? We at a baseball game here? What's going
Yeah.
on?
Purple rain.
Purple Rain, Butterfly, pea flower infused Hendrix rum. Gin. I'm sorry, gin.
Yeah.
Giffard, wild elderflower liqueur, lemon juice, cucumber syrup, soda water. It's bright purple and floral. Tastes like flowers. I like this one.
Tastes like the field.
Yeah. It tastes like an ankle rash from running through the field. Good. It smells like behind the dugouts when we were kids, when you smash those mustard plants.
Yeah. Yes.
It smells like
Yes.
that. It's earthy yet pungent.
Oh, there's the lock and key.
Oh, the lock and key is what?
That's what they wanted you to drink. That's what they recommended.
Pineapple infused Zaya, 16-year-old rum, Sandman rainwater Madeira, pineapple juice, lime juice, coconut cream syrup, clarified whole milk, silky smooth and tropical.
Mm.
Sounds like it'd be good for an ulcer if you're still drinking.
You ain't lying.
Yeah,
God,
I'd be like, I get drunk off of these all day and coats my stomach.
The Castaways is $60.
What the hell?
It's a punch bowl.
Oh, Santa Teresa, 1796, Solera rum, Gonzalez, Bias, Nectar, Pedro, Jimenez, Sherry, Joseph, Catron, banana liquor, charred cinnamon, pineapple syrup, lime juice. I think they just come up with adjectives and then they do something to it. I don't think it's the other way around.
I think you're
Like
right.
charred, we need to char something. They're like, let's char some cinnamon and make syrup out of it. They're like, yes, I burned some cinnamon sticks.
Pour it in with syrup.
I don't think
You
it's
want
the other way
maple?
around. I think that someone screws up in the kitchen and then they're like, how can we use this? Let's
You
just give
burned
it a
the
good
cinnamon.
adjective. No. Yeah.
How the fuck did you burn the cinnamon? No, it's charred, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, okay, well, a bum threw up these grapes, right? Okay. We can't say partially digested. So you're going to have to go with naturally fermented peanut butter and jelly flavored drink. Like,
Butter and jelly.
yeah, but we charred the peanuts. So there you go. Like, I don't know. You can make anything fancy.
You found these peanuts in his shit. It's guano.
Oh, hey, can I get an extra char on that, please? A little extra bum vomit. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Oh shit.
I want to open a place where everything sounds disgusting but tastes great.
Yes.
I want that to be my theme.
Sounds about
You know?
right.
And like, welcome to the shithole.
Come on.
You know? It's just
Over the
everything looks putrefied and rotten and gross, but it's amazing.
It's called the outhouse.
The outhouse.
You walk in, you got
Welcome
that
to the
smell.
outhouse.
The fuck is that
Oh.
smell?
That's perfect. You hand them a roll of toilet paper, and
The front door is just an outhouse. You walk in, it fucking opens up into a fucking bar.
yeah, and then they're like, they got to carry a toilet seat around with them. And your toilet seat number 9. We'll call your order.
It's outstanding.
Oh, man.
shit.
They're like, look, dude, this shit is amazing.
Prepare to get shitty. Ah!
Oh, I think that's better than my G Spot Bar and Grill.
I think you're right.
I think the outhouse is
The
that's going
outhouse is the way
to
to
take modern cuisine into the next century.
Hell yeah.
You're
Boy,
like,
this
what
tastes
is
like
this
shit.
chocolate peanut butter mousse dessert? It looks like a turd, literally a
Yes.
turd with corn in it.
Would you like
They're
to
like,
have
it's
peanuts or
candy
without
corn,
fucking corn?
chocolate peanut butter mousse with a hazelnut sauvignon. It looks like
Oh my
diarrhea.
God. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it for the holiday party at work.
And they're like, oh, the peanuts. Did you get peanuts in your shit? No, I got corn in mine. It's so good. It's got that extra crunch. You know what I mean?
Hey, would you
I like it when it squirts in your mouth.
Would you like yours hard or wet? It's like it's pudding. You want pudding or you want an eclair? Which one would you
Oh,
like?
jeez.
Pudding or a brownie? Which one?
What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Oh, I want mine wet. We need number 9 needs an extra teepee with their dessert.
Oh, we're gonna do it. We're doing the outhouse.
We'll take pictures of their shit eating grins to put on the wall.
Just get it all over. Smile.
Just enjoy it. You have to eat it blindfolded with your fingers.
Oh my God. I think there actually is a bar that has, or a restaurant that it's toilets. I think there actually is one.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's a restaurant that actually has like, I saw it on a show or something. It was like filled with toilets or toilet bowls or something like that.
Nice.
Kind of crazy. But I don't know.
Nice.
The outhouse just sounds perfect.
I think the outhouse, I think it wouldn't take long and we could retire rich when it becomes a chain.
Yep. That's awesome.
The outhouse opening near you.
Yep. You got a guy at the front door and it's just a porta potty, but you got a guy stay at the front door fucking checking carding people.
That would be
Go, what the
amazing.
fuck? Everybody wants to go. We use this toilet, huh?
Shitter, table of 4. We got you in the back, sir.
You got a reservation for the shitter?
Courtesy flush.
Goddamn.
If it's yellow, let it mellow.
That's right. Oh, damn. Yellow mellow.
If it's
then-
brown, flush it down.
Down.
Oh man, I think we should probably come up with some themes because
I'm thinking we get with Mark on this one.
yeah, he's the restaurateur
He's
guy.
the restaurateur. We could probably freaking get a good idea going out there. And you don't know, you never know, man. It might take off.
Dude, I think I would go
I
eat
would
there
go.
for the
I'd go
experience.
just have the bar there too. Just have everything
Yeah.
fucking like the number 13, the fucking Hershey squirts, fucking just everything's fucking shit, fucking.
You want number 1 is the lemonade.
Would you like a yeast
The
infection?
chocolate milk.
The yeast infection is just beer.
Oh no! Oh, I'll take the yeast infection with a side of minoxidil, please.
We get a 16-ounce yeast infection, and let me try that UTI. You got it, buddy.
Oh no! Oh yeah, I would totally go there.
Oh man, I got it. The Bloody Mary is called that time of the month.
You come here on your rag and prove it. Your first cocktail's free.
I love it.
No. That's horrible. I think it's a great idea.
Excellent idea. I love it.
Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Stay tuned.
Yep, it's coming soon.
Grand
fi-
opening, the outhouse near you.
Last place to visit would be the Bull and Finch pub, formerly called the Bull and Finch, but now it's actually called Cheers. You got to go to the Bull and Finch pub because that is Cheers. You got to go to Boston without hitting up Cheers.
Cheers, Boston. They changed the name. So this is
They
what they
did.
use for the outside shots, right?
Yes.
And they fashioned it after that, right?
Yep, they sure did.
Oh, is this the opening?
We got the opening. It's where everybody knows your name.
Oh, thought it was muted, but maybe it's not.
We can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Yeah, I can't either. Dun, 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 dun.
Sounds like they just show it.
The inspiration for the setting of the hit television series Where Everybody Knows Your Name.
That's right. Gotta visit it.
American classic cocktails. Norm.
Norm.
Let's see. Private events, happenings. What are happenings?
Events. Cheers for children.
Nice. Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, beer for kids. I love that.
Norm Jr.
I love that.
I would like to know what Cheers for Children is. Is that drinking beer to raise
They have a
money?
Norm Burger Hall of Fame.
Man,
How big is this burger?
apparently you got to eat it, huh?
Yeah.
How do you get? Well, let's look at the menu and see what the Norm Burger is.
Yeah, let's figure that out. Let's see. Menus. Starters, entrees is probably gluten-free. Yay.
Yay! Children's menu beer.
Click on gluten-free and it's just a black screen. Says, get the fuck out of here.
There you go. You got Rebecca's fish and chips, so she can eat.
Rebecca's, yeah.
She can go there and eat.
Grilled salmon fillet.
The Cheers veggie pasta.
Carla's meatballs and linguine.
Mhm.
Mac and cheese. Where's the Norm Burger?
Yeah, is that it?
Handhelds. Maybe that's a
I bet you Norm sandwiches. There it is.
Norm sandwiches. All burgers are served with French fries. Cheeseburger, famous hamburger, $20. Sam's turkey sandwich.
Giant Norm burger.
Here we
There it
go. Our double burger is double the fun. 2 juicy burger patties topped with mustard, cheese, mushrooms, onion rings, lettuce, and tomato. Served on a toasted brioche bun. We dare you. $28.99.
Damn.
I mean, how big is it?
2 burgers, man. 2 burgers is a lot. I love mustard cheese though.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't know how big it is, but apparently it's big,
Big enough. Big enough to get your name on a plaque.
right? Let's check out some drinks. Blackberry Rambler. Spicy passion fruit. Margarita. Hot Bloody Mary. Screaming Viking. I like the sound of that one. Let's see what that is. Although it was a fictional drink, they got Sammy's job back on the show after he sold Cheers. Oh yes, I remember he was having like a mix off. He's like, "Do you have you?" And it was like, what was it? Frazier or somebody was like, "I'm a Screaming Viking," and the other bartender was like, "I don't know what that is." And then Sam puts together, and it's apparently disgusting. And like everyone
That's right.
drinks the Screaming Viking until the guy walks away, and they all spit it out. Our version is sure to win you over. A blend of Bacardi tropical amaretto, pineapple juice, and cranberry juice with a Bacardi black floater on top. So
That actually sounds good. I drink that.
that sounds delicious. Boston Breeze is strawberry flavored drink. Is made of Bacardi, Dragonberry, triple sec sour mix, orange juice, and grenadine. That sounds like a headache after too many of those. That's a
Hell yeah. They like those Bacardi Black floaters.
lot of sugar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spring Viking. All right.
And then you get your draft beer. Of course, Sam Adams is there.
Sam Adams got to be on top.
Get your Guinness.
Hey, there's Sam Adams, Coors Light. There's you notice what's missing?
I don't see the Budweiser, man.
There's no Budweiser on this. Interesting.
Go
Interesting what
figure.
happens.
Man.
Fascinating. Oh man, I wish they made a gluten-free Guinness. I love Guinness.
Oh God, so good.
So good. Man, years ago I went to my older sister Jenny's and my brother-in-law Sean, and he introduced me to Irish car bombs.
Oh,
Yeah.
dangerous, buddy.
And he couldn't get me drunk, and he was surprised after I had 9 Irish car bombs. He was like, "How are you still standing and talking?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I have this capacity." And
right.
he was like, so then he started mixing them. He called them what's the magically delicious
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms? That's it. So the Lucky Charm, he's like, I'm gonna make you a special one. I'm gonna call it the Lucky Charm. And it was Guinness, and it was a pint of Guinness, and not just a drop bottle, 12 ounce, but it was a pint of Guinness.
Right.
And then instead of doing a half shot of Jameson, a half shot of Irish cream, it was a full shot of Jameson, and it was like a shot, basically. Yeah, it was a shot and a half of Jameson with Irish cream, so it was an extra shot on top.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, and he's like, me Lucky Charms, and I started pounding those, and he was like, he's like, I'm obliterated. I don't understand how you're still up and running.
Run around screaming, the kids are after me, Lucky Charms.
Yeah, my Lucky Charms. He's like, the whole bottle's gone, and there's like 18 beers are missing, and he's all, I had 3 of them. I'm like, yay, fun. Let's do this more. And then the next day I get up and I'm playing like Grand Theft Auto. I remember on his like PS2. This is a long time ago. And he comes in and he's like, "How are you awake?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm good." He's like, do you have a headache?" I'm like, "No, why?" He's like, "You're an animal." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It's not much to brag about, but my capacity is large." So then he introduced me to beer funnels the next day.
Oh, Jesus.
So then I'd never done a beer funnel before, and then he's pouring Mickeys into beer funnels.
Oh,
And we had gone through, I don't know, a lot the next night, and he had gone through he did like 3, and then I did like in 10, and he's like, "How are you still functioning?" And so I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I'm drunk. I'm like sideways. I'm like, I'm getting ready to go to bed now. It's about over.
Yeah.
And I didn't have kids back then. Lisa and I didn't have kids. So it was just the 2 of us hanging out. And I remember he goes, "Oh, no. I'm going to make you one more beer bong." And I'm like, "Yeah, all right. One more beer bong." I'm all, "I guess one more." He's like, "Yeah, just one more. I'm like, "I'm kind of done." He's like, No, one more. And then he and my sister disappear into the kitchen. And it doesn't dawn on me because I'm intoxicated what's going on. And I hear giggling. And then I hear Lisa giggling, Jenny giggling. And then he comes up and he's got this beer bong, and the hose is full and the funnel is full. Okay, I don't know how much is in there. And he goes, "All right, it's yours, man." He goes, "I poured a little heavy on it." I'm like, "I got this. One last one." I'm like, "Oh." And as it hits my mouth, I taste 100 proof Smirnoff vodka. I could taste it as it's going down my gullet. And I'm like,
Bro.
"Whoa," and I drop it. And he's like, "Yeah." And they're cracking up and they're like, "That's not what we're doing." And I'm like, "What did you do? What is in this?" And he's like, "Oh, we put 3 Mickeys.
Oh, no.
Mickeys and 3 shots of 100 proof vodka."
Oh, no, dude.
And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to bed now before I can't make it in there. So
Mhm.
he's like, you gonna throw up? Are you gonna throw up? I was like, no, I don't think I will. Yeah, but it's time to go black out now.
Yeah, that happened
Yeah.
to me. But dude, back in the day, I had to be probably 19. I was with my roommate Jeff. We were at his house, and we were drinking, and I was doing shots, but I was chasing with water.
Yeah.
And somehow I got to a shot, and they were daring me to drink the shit. It was I think it was Rumpleman's actually. So I'm like, I'll drink it. So I took the shot, and I took my water and started drinking it, and they had snuck Everclear into the water glass. So I shot Rumpleman's, shot Everclear, and I just laid out all over the fucking crowd. Right, I was blah blah. Bad idea.
Yeah. That's awful, dude.
Yeah,
Everclear is brutal.
yeah.
Yeah, that's paint thinner. That's acetone right there. Man, that'll hurt you. That hurts your stomach. Oh,
Yeah, I was
Oh.
hurting for certain.
oh, no good.
Yeah,
No good. You know, I was pretty sure that even 25 years ago that we knew that there was such thing as alcohol poisoning,
Mm,
but I guess I just never thought that I was. I always felt like I was immune to it, and apparently I somehow survived it. So
me too.
I just did absolutely ridiculous things while other people clapped. I'm like, sure, why not?
Do it again.
Yeah, why not? Well, they got this 1 liter beer stein. I remember my folks were out here in Tucson hanging out once,
Yeah.
and I would still have house parties with them, but they would come visit, and I wouldn't change the fact that I had poker parties on Saturdays, and I had 16 to 20 people in the house, and we were playing poker and blaring music, and we had kids, at least one, maybe two at that time.
Oh yeah.
And
Fuck.
they knew how to sleep through the noise because we just raised them on, we're not changing our life for you.
Yeah.
You're adjusting to it.
And that was
At
my
least-
house.
Yeah, and we just have fun. We'll still party. People are like, what about your kids? We're like, they're fine.
Yeah.
If we turn the music off and it's quiet, they don't know what to do with themselves.
Right. That was our
Yeah.
house growing up. My dad always had the parties, the block parties over at the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the neighbors came over. We went to bed and just fucking fell asleep. That's the way it was.
Yeah. Hunter was 2, and he could spot people who were getting low, and we might have like 6 or 7 different types of beer, in the coolers going, and he would go and get them a replacement, pop it on Lisa still has the cooler that I had. It was like one of those old fashioned icebox coolers with a
Oh shit.
butcher block on top.
Yeah, yeah,
It was it had like a Coca-Cola bottle opener on the front of it.
yeah.
Hunter would go over and then go over and take their empty and hand them a freshie. And he was 2.
Good boy.
And they were like, I want to have a kid now. I never knew I wanted a kid until this.
I want a kid that can replace my beer.
They're like, and he never gets it wrong. I'm like, I think he's not reading. He's just going on color and shape, but he's pretty accurate,
That's awesome.
He could tell the difference between a Rolling Rock and a Heineken.
Yeah.
He can still get the right green one for you.
Yeah, get the right one.
Yeah, and they were like, "Damn, I never knew it'd be so cool to have kids." I'm like,
That's
"We
freaking
didn't. I
awesome.
didn't teach him. I didn't teach him this. He learned it on
That's
his
not me.
That's not me. Go get daddy some whiskey." Oh, too funny. But yeah, I remember my folks at a raucous party going until 3 a.m. and
Yeah.
they could handle it. They'd play poker, and my
Mhm.
dad just thought it was the best thing.
I bet he did.
And I remember my friends Bob and Jennifer, who they lived in San Diego, and then they moved out about a year after we did, and wound up buying a house like 1 block away from us.
How
And we didn't
funny.
plan it. It was just happened. And we were both 20 miles away from the Geico, which was crazy that we bought in the same area without talking about it.
Oh
So
man.
they were 0.7 miles away, only because you had to go up the street and down the street to get to their house.
That's crazy.
And so it was great for parties.
That's awesome.
Really close by, and we're still good friends today. But I remember Bob and I found Stella Artois,
hmm
which is a Pilsner that in Europe it's considered low rent, trashy
Right.
beer.
Yes.
In America, it's considered a high class Pilsner. It comes in 11.6 ounce bottle, just a little
Not 12.
smaller,
not 12.
just a little. Yeah. But so I discovered Stella, which goes down very smooth beer.
Mhm.
And we bought a bunch. Bob and I were drinking Stellas. We're playing Texas Hold'em. My folks are at the table. And we're doing whiskey back.
Right.
Yeah, right. So we're pretty much obliterated. It's about
You're
3 o'clock in the morning. Time to go home. Bob goes, "Hey, well, I'll take the stuff out to the recycling for you." I'm like, "Thanks, buddy." And he's holding the box of empties. And the whole box is empty.
Yeah.
And my dad goes, "Wow, you guys drank whiskey all night and split that 12-pack of beer and you're still talking?" And Bob goes, "Oh, this is a case, Mr. Adams." And he goes, "Wait, what?" So, "No, this was 24 beers,
This was 2 of those.
24." And he's like, "Holy shit." I don't know if I'm impressed or horrified. I'm gonna be impressed, Father. Be impressed.
Please be impressed, Dad.
He's like, "All right, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow." Like, you do this, you do this every night? Yeah, just on the weekends.
Good shit.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys drank 6 beers each and split a bottle of whiskey. I'm like, no, 12 beers each, actually.
That and some.
Yeah. We already threw the Michelob away, so we didn't include that.
You missed that one.
Yeah. So when I years later, when I was like, "Yeah, so I got to dry out and quit drinking," my parents were like, "Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah, your capacity is way too much." They're like, "It's got to be expensive."
Right.
They're like, just, my mom was like, "I'm a cheap drunk. I could have one drink and I'm buzzing." And I'm like, "Oh, I can have one bottle and I'm buzzing." So I guess, yeah,
A little off.
probably time to slow up just a little. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was Boston pub scene.
Boston pubs.
And it sounds like you want to go with Jeff and Jeff when we go, because we will tear it up.
Oh yes, be good times.
Yeah. Although I'm sober in my my regular life.
Yes.
I'm not in a program. I didn't make a promise to anybody except for myself. So I can still get shitty at an event and have a good time. So yeah. I'm not one of those. So
No, don't get a coin.
No coins.
No.
no coins.
Oh my god.
All right, my friend. So I know we got to wrap up. You got to get yourself to bed here.
Yes,
You
sir. Yeah, I teach tomorrow.
Oh, fun. What are you teaching?
I teach the new hires. I teach about Pepsi fundamentals.
Oh, nice.
Welcome aboard to Pepsi.
Oh, new hire onboarding.
That's right.
That's good times.
Yes, sir.
I did that for a couple of years in the last job. One of 5 jobs I did there, but that was always one of the things I enjoyed the most.
I love it. I love it being that first guy that makes that contact. I'm the one who molds them into Pepsi.
Yeah. I would tell the company owner, I'm like, I said, I make them fans of you and I make them fans of your company before they even get on the phone. So I'm like, I sell propaganda just like Himmler, like Goring, like Goering, like
probably not
nobody's-
the right one to use, but I hear you.
I'm like, I'm good at it. I'm like, they drink the Kool-Aid, Josh.
Huh?
He's like, yeah.
Oh, I'm on my podcast. I'll call you back.
All right. So that's Boston, Mass.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the show for this week. I guess we'll do that whole little video out thing that we do just so we know it's the end.
Absolutely.
We didn't get to see Tara.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I hope she called her name.
Yeah, me too. So that's the shoe. How do we end the show? Love one another, love yourselves, and
Say goodnight, Gracie.
say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Night,